It's just gone 6 o'clock in the morning, Thursday. I'm at Direct Link at the old RAF Whitton. And this, I believe, is my lift for the day. I've climbed up into the cab. I'm joining Martin Dean. And Martin, good morning to you. Describe our office for the day.
Morning, Joseph. Well, you join me in this DAF XG, brand new DAF tractor unit, 480 engine.
This is day 4 of National Lorry Week. What can we look forward to?
We're going to go over to Knowles Transport, who do the warehousing for British Sugar. They store all of the finished product sugar. We're going to collect a load of sugar to go to Asda Distribution Centre at Lutterworth, which will then go on and be distributed out to retail stores across East Anglia. So hopefully you'll get a different perspective of what lorry drivers see when we're out and about, some of the challenges we face, and some of the satisfaction, no doubt, as well.
Well, the first thing, Martin, I have to say is I expected today to be shouting above the din of the engine, but this is, well, sumptuous probably doesn't do it justice, this lorry.
Absolutely. The UK road transport industry is the lifeblood of the UK economy, arguably, and our drivers are the heartbeat of that economy. So if you're going to be spending sort of 4 or 5 nights out a week in your lorry, you need to have something that's that meets your requirements, and this is absolutely top of the class for refinement for drivers.
I've got a sort of brushed aluminium dashboard in front of me, sort of leather effect, air suspension. How high are we sitting? That's the first thing that struck me when I tried to climb up.
Well, you must be 6 foot up, something like that. Got a cracking view and a very deep windscreen, so you've got really good vision all the way around. And
you've been sleeping in this all week, and I have to say you look very well turned out.
Well, thanks for that. Yeah, I mean, people's probably misconception of the lorry drivers of old, the dirty overalls.
Well, yeah, let me give you my one. You should be wearing a vest, and you shouldn't have shaved. And you probably shouldn't smell like you do.
Well, thank you. But that's how the industry has evolved over the years. It's a lot more of a modern industry. We've had to react to the requirements of society. Society has changed, and people want a little bit more from their working life. Like we mentioned, we've got a smashing sleeper cab here. It has central heating, we have heated seats, we have cooled seats, we have a fridge, and this vehicle will also have a microwave oven. Most trucks have microwaves, so you can cook your dinner as well. Again, healthy diet as well. I make myself a salad for an evening meal.
I'll believe that when I see it.
Seriously, I'll show you in the fridge.
And all week you've been trying to highlight from field to fork. Tell us about that.
So part of National Lorry Week this year is to film and chart the supply chain of a field to fork for sugar, because I think if you was to ask the vast majority of society out on the high street, where does sugar come from? Well, probably people in East Anglia would have some sort of idea where sugar comes from. But if you was to ask somebody in Manchester or Liverpool or probably even Birmingham, where does sugar come from? I think the answer would first of all be Tesco's or Asda. But then if you probe a little bit deeper, they might say the West Indies and sugar cane, when people that live in East Anglia will be fully familiar, I'm sure, with the root of sugar, and it comes from sugar beet, grown in vast quantities across East Anglia. And we're going to chart the process of how that sugar comes from the field onto your fork through the supply chain and RHA members across the country.
Right, so less than an hour later, after a very, very comfortable journey, we've arrived at our depot, Knowles Transport Storage Logistics in Wisbech.
I'm picking up a load for Asda.
So Martin, you're keenly watching the forklift operator.
He's loaded 26 pallets of sugar products for onward delivery to Asda Lutterworth here.
At the depot, there seems to be a bit of a fraternity amongst you. You're all it's very matey, isn't it? It's a bit like a family.
Absolutely. I mean, there's a lot of camaraderie here. We deliver and we collect to these places quite often, quite regularly, so we get to know people, and we're all batting for the same team.
How much weight are we putting on?
So you probably have around about 26 tonnes on here. The gross vehicle weight of the vehicle is 44 tonnes, so there's plenty of capacity on the vehicle. We won't be overloaded because we've got a 6x2 tractor unit and a triaxle trailer, so the weight will be spread evenly over the outfit.
I love it when you talk like that. Well, Martin, we're just towards the end of our journey. You're going to drop me off in a moment. I have to say, probably more comfortable, more relaxing than I'd imagine your job would be.
Good. I'm pleased you've seen an insight into exactly what we do as lorry drivers and the industry as a whole, and just how important it is. Like I said, without trucks like this, without drivers who partake in the industry, we'd all be naked, homeless and hungry. So a lot to be thankful for, really.